This is the story of the Battle of Gettysburg. In the summer of 1863, the quiet town of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, became the stage for the bloodiest and most pivotal battle in American history. From July 1st to July 3rd, Union and Confederate forces collided in a brutal three-day conflict that would define the fate of the United States. Confederate General Robert E. Lee, riding high from his stunning victory at Chancellorsville, led his Army of Northern Virginia into Pennsylvania. His bold aim was to carry the war into Union territory, hoping to sway Northern politicians to negotiate peace and to gather much-needed supplies from the rich farmlands of the North. But Lee's plans met fierce resistance. Union General George Meade's Army of the Potomac took a strong defensive position on high ridges south of Gettysburg, forming a fishhook-shaped line ready to repel the Southern assault. And so the battle unfolded with savage intensity. On July 1st, Confederate forces pushed Union defenders back through Gettysburg but failed to break their lines at Cemetery Hill. On the second day, relentless fighting erupted at places like Little Round Top, Devil's Den, and the Wheatfield, where Union troops held fast despite heavy assaults. By the evening of July 2nd, the battlefield was a scene of utter carnage, littered with thousands of dead and wounded soldiers. The climax came on July 3rd with Pickett's charge, a desperate, massive infantry assault of over 12,000 Confederate soldiers aimed directly at the center of the Union line on Cemetery Ridge. The attack began with a massive artillery bombardment, followed by a frontal assault by thousands of bayonets, but the charge quickly turned into a catastrophic failure, with the Union troops on Cemetery Ridge and Little Round Top unleashing deadly rifle and artillery fire. The Confederate assault force was decimated. As legend goes, General George Pickett, whose men suffered the brunt of the assault, famously lamented, "I have no division," after the charge. With their attack smashed and their forces depleted, the Confederates retreated, marking the end of the Battle of Gettysburg. In total, over 50,000 soldiers were dead, wounded or missing, making it the single bloodiest battle in American history. Though General Meade did not aggressively pursue Lee's retreating army, Gettysburg shattered Confederate hopes for independence and tested the resolve of a nation torn apart by civil war. The significance of the battle was echoed 3 months later, when President Abraham Lincoln delivered his Gettysburg Address, which redefined the purpose of the war and dedicated the battlefield as a sacred ground for those who gave their lives for the Union cause. Today, visitors can explore the Gettysburg National Military Park, which preserves the battlefields, monuments, and historic sites related to the battle. The park offers a range of resources, including museums, virtual tours, and educational programs that bring the story of the battle to life. The Battle of Gettysburg stands as a testament to courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of a nation struggling to remain one. Its legacy continues to shape America's collective memory and identity. Subscribe for more.